At the beginning of the story, we see a NASA space capsule crash landing. Astronaut Sam was inside it. The rescue team immediately pulled her out, put her on a boat, and took her to the hospital. A while later, when Sam regained consciousness, she felt very dizzy. She looked around and saw a pen floating in the air. When she tried to touch it, some people suddenly entered the room, and when she looked at the pen again, it was lying on the tray. Then suddenly, she started vomiting. The doctor explained that hallucinations occur in her condition. It is very normal. They asked Sam some questions to understand her mental state. When Sam told them about the pen, the doctor said that she had been living without gravity for so long that she had gotten used to seeing things float. "Don't worry so much," they said. Her hand was a bit swollen but not broken. Maybe it got hurt during the landing. They asked Sam what had happened. Sam explained that Mission Control had given her a specific location and everything was going fine. But then, perhaps her space capsule collided with something, and while falling rapidly, she passed out. The doctor said that something had pierced the capsule. Her helmet was also broken. Maybe it was a piece of a meteor floating in space. They had sent particles from her suit for testing. Later, Sam's husband Mark and daughter Izzy came to visit her, but due to quarantine, she could only talk to them from behind the glass. Her father, William, also came. She was told that the government would investigate alongside NASA because as soon as her space capsule entered Earth, a very strange frequency was detected. The government arranged a special house for Sam where she could recover comfortably away from news reporters. Dr. Michelle took Sam there and showed her the house. She explained that the government had bought this place in the 1950s for weapon testing, and now it is used to house some important people. A telescope was also installed outside so that Sam wouldn't miss space. When Sam tried to use the telescope, there was a loud noise and her head started hurting. Along with this, she started seeing strange images. Michelle steadied her and said that this is all common. She told Sam, if your nose bleeds a little or you see strange floating things, don't pay too much attention. It will take some time for you to recover. Rest of it. Your test will be in 2 months. Only after that will you get the next mission. Every day, doctors came to check on her in the morning. One day, Sam had a severe headache but no fever. She removed the bandage from her hand and saw a very bad mark had formed. Then, while she was putting away some things, her nose suddenly started bleeding. Just then, her friend Val video called. While talking, Sam went completely silent and started looking outside. Val started shouting, "Sam, Sam, look here, where are you looking?" Then Sam's attention suddenly shifted back and she said, "I feel like someone is outside." When she switched the camera view, a shadow passed by. Val told her to downplay her symptoms so they would send her back to work sooner. After the call, the house lights started flickering and a loud noise came from a room. Sam went there and saw water and mud on the floor, and the door was open. She went outside and looked at the forest through the telescope. There was some movement, but then it disappeared. She picked up a stone and threw it where the movement was, but actually, something was on the roof of her house. Then those strange noises came into her mind again, and she saw memories of people and the crash site. The next morning, when Sam woke up, she saw the bandage was missing from her hand, and the mark had grown even more. While she was making breakfast, she saw an egg floating in the air. When she touched it, the egg wobbled, but even when she let go, the egg remained in the air. But as soon as the doctors arrived and her attention was distracted, the egg suddenly fell and broke, meaning it was in the air. The doctors performed several tests on her again. During exercise, her leg spasmed, but she said, no, everything is fine, nothing happened. After the test, Sam was tired and did some icing. Michelle said that the tests are a bit difficult, but necessary for NASA. She asked if there were any symptoms, but Sam, following her friend's advice, lied that everything was fine. After the doctors left, Sam called Mark. She said that when she fully recovers, the three of them would go on a family trip. Mark refused this. He said Izzy would get confused for no reason. She would think they are together and everything is fine. Then, when they get a divorce, it will be a shock to her. Hearing this, Sam felt bad. She said, "It's not certain yet that we will divorce. We were just talking about it, right?" Their conversation reveals that Izzy is adopted, and Sam and Mark are separating because Sam remains busy only with her work. She has no time for Mark and Izzy. Anyway, just then, Izzy came there and showed her drawing in which she had drawn some people in space. Later, while walking in the forest, Sam heard that same loud noise again. She started having visions that some people were coming looking for her. When everything went quiet, she found a wire under the ground. She followed it and reached a stone. When she picked up the stone, she realized it was fake. There was a camera inside it. She started following more wires and found many cameras. Seeing all this, she got a little scared and started heading back. But then suddenly her foot got stuck and she fell down. Then Sam woke up on her bed. Her head was hurting and there was blood on her hair. Then she noticed someone outside. Soon, a man entered her room. He said they found Sam injured outside, so they carried her inside. Sam asked him, "Who are you?" Just then, Sam's father, William, arrived from behind. He told Sam that when he saw the house empty, he sent a search team. He also scolded Sam, asking why she couldn't just rest. When Sam asked about the cameras, William revealed that he hadn't told NASA all the details of the house. There are hidden cameras everywhere in this house. Then he showed Sam a hidden room, the entrance to which was behind some furniture. Below is a huge area where very important people are hidden. William turned on the computer and footage from all cameras appeared on the screen. He explained that in an emergency, this house can seal itself. A very solid layer will cover it. There are also self-defense systems inside this house. It can even attack an enemy, but she wouldn't need that. When William left, the screen suddenly started malfunctioning. Sam looked at her hand. The mark had reached her arm. She took a photo and sent it to Val, asking, "Look, what has happened?" Val said to ice it properly, and it would be fine. In the evening, Sam was relaxing in the jacuzzi. Suddenly, the wind stopped, and Sam heard strange noises from the forest. Just a second later, the wind started blowing hard again. Scared by this, Sam went inside. She calls Mark, but he didn't pick up. Suddenly, the lights started flickering. Sam grabbed a flashlight and went to the balcony, but she didn't see anything strange. When she came back inside, the lights went out completely, and a strange monster was standing at the door. Sam went into shock for a moment. When she looked again, the monster had disappeared. The lights turned back on, and Sam opened the door. She looked around with the flashlight in her hand, but found nothing. Sam went back inside, activated the alarm, and locked the door. While heading to the bedroom, the house AI announced that someone had entered the house, and the lockdown had begun. Metal panels rose up to close all doors and windows, and now Sam was locked inside. She immediately tried to call from her phone, but there was no signal. Then that same piercing scream started hurting her ears. Hearing a sound from behind, Sam turned around, but there was nothing there. A roaring sound came from the nearby room, and Sam, terrified, ran downstairs. That creature was moving towards her very fast. The noises also increased, so Sam went to the light switches and pressed all the buttons. But nothing happened. The exit doors didn't open either. Just then, the handle of the room door started shaking. But as soon as Sam shined the flashlight on it, it stopped. After a while, Sam opened the door to check outside, and the plant near the window started moving. Scared, Sam dropped the flashlight. She hurriedly picked it back up and looked at the plant. Just then, a strange hand touched the glass, and Sam screamed. She ran downstairs and went into the bunker area her father had shown her. Now she started looking outside with the help of cameras. At first, the screens weren't working, but then she turned on the right switch. Through one camera, she saw the creature sitting on the grass outside. The lights flickered and the creature suddenly disappeared. Suddenly, Sam woke up to the ringing of the phone. She realized she had fallen asleep at the computer desk. She ran upstairs. William and his team were there. Sam said that there seemed to be an issue with the generator. William said, "Yes, I found out about the power cut. I have sent my people to work on it." Then, Sam told him in private that there was a creature in this house, to which William said he would check the security footage. Anyway, Sam's tests started again. Michelle saw her wounds and said these didn't look like normal wounds. "I'll make an x-ray appointment for you." Sometime later, Mark and Izzy came to visit Sam. William was spending time with his granddaughter. Then Mark and Sam went into the forest to talk privately. Sam told Mark, "I saw a creature that is not from this world." She was thinking that maybe she had brought an alien back with her because her mission was to send a signal into space. Mark was about to say something, but Izzy arrived. Then William and Sam went to check the cameras. At the time when Sam had seen the monster, the camera started glitching, but there was no monster on the grass. William said, "Child, you are overthinking. You need rest. Rest." When William went upstairs, Sam had the computer scan the entire house. The computer detected 9 people, who were family and William's men. A while later, Izzy, Mark, and Sam went for a walk in the forest. Mark and Sam were just talking when they heard a strange noise, and Izzy suddenly disappeared. They started looking for Izzy. Then suddenly, Izzy came from behind them. She had a dead bug in her hand. Insects in all the bushes of the forest started making sharp noises. One bug crashed into a tree. Scared by all this, they ran towards the house. Now thousands of bugs came out of the forest. The family hid in the house, and all the bugs stuck to the windows. The light was completely blocked. After a while, the bugs left and the window glass became very sticky. But many dead bugs were lying under the windows. The cleaning team arrived, and the NASA officer said this didn't look normal. Sam asked the lab for an update on her capsule test, but the results hadn't come yet. Mark and Izzy left for the time being, but Mark said he would come back at night. Then Sam started feeling something strange in her foot. When she took off her shoe, her toenail was bleeding. Going to the bathroom, she took off her socks and saw that the wound had reached her entire foot. As soon as she touched the nail, it came off and she screamed. She bandaged her foot and applied some ice. Now the light started flickering again, so Sam placed a table in front of the door. She looked up strange insect incidents on the internet. There she saw photos of some people who had marks on their bodies exactly like hers. She felt something crawling on her waist, so she ran to the bathroom. Looking in the mirror, she saw the wound had traveled from her palm to her shoulder. The light started flickering again, so Sam activated the alarm and ran downstairs. Strange noises were being heard everywhere. Just then, Mark called. He said he was coming. Sam asked if she was a good mother. Hearing this, Mark got a little confused. The lights were turning on and off repeatedly, and the AI said the lockdown had started. Sam told Mark there was something inside the house. The noises started getting closer. Sam was just heading towards the bunker when she felt a sharp pain in her waist and she fell down groaning in pain. She fell down the stairs to the bottom. Something sticky like gel got on her hand. She saw that her phone was also broken. Noises were coming from above, so Sam went to the computer. The computer scan showed there was one other person in the house besides her. The camera started glitching and the monster was seen inside the house. Sam turned off the screens. The computer scanned again and indicated 2 people were on the upper floor. Sam pressed more buttons and smoke started coming out of the ceiling. She went towards the kitchen and then the noises came there. Terrified, she hid under the furniture and saw the monster in the oven's reflection. The monster didn't see Sam and left. When she ran towards the door, another monster came and she had to hide again. As soon as the monster left, Sam ran through the door. Sam hid in the bathroom and barricaded the door with furniture. Her injured hand started hurting. When she removed the bandage, there was something strange on her skin. Meanwhile, those monsters were trying to break the door. After this, Sam hid in the shower area. Just then she noticed a vent. She immediately kicked the panel open and crawled inside that vent. Outside, Mark and Izzy reached the house. They saw that the building was in lockdown. Mark tried to call Sam, but the call didn't go through. That's why he got out of the car and went to check. Izzy saw something nearby and ran out on her own. Mark went after her and saw that Izzy was pointing towards a distant light in the forest. Meanwhile, Sam came back into the corridor through the vent and started climbing the stairs quickly, but a monster grabbed her leg and she fell. After a brief struggle, Sam kicked the monster's claw away and ran from there quickly. Sam hid and moved through a space between the walls. The marks on her body started glowing intensely. After a while, she found a ladder and climbed out of the hatch into the forest. As she was running through the trees, the marks all over her body began to glow. Terrifying noises from all over were being heard, but she couldn't hear the voices of her family who were looking for her. Near the road, William arrived with his entire team and weapons. He reminded them that they were facing an intelligent entity. He had seen everything on the cameras and explained to his team that whatever this creature is, it's not an animal. That creature could be very intelligent. Now the soldiers checked the rest of the house and William went to the bunker where he saw everything scattered. In the forest, Sam fell to the ground and the sounds of the monsters got closer. So Sam started begging them for her life, saying, "Please let me go." Suddenly, a creature gently lifted her face and looked at her with loving eyes. That creature asked in its language, "Can you understand me?" Sam was shocked to hear this because she could understand every word. More creatures like that one arrived. The first creature said that they missed Sam very much. Sam asked, "Who are you?" The creature said, "We are your family." Sam got very confused by this, so the creature placed its forehead on Sam's forehead and said, "Remember." Now Sam clearly remembered the previous visions. It turned out that Sam herself is an alien and her family had crashed on Earth many years ago. William's team tried to capture them, so the aliens fled. In this chaos, Sam got separated from her family.
So she used a device to change her body. She took human form. When William found her, she looked exactly like a little girl. When William couldn't find any parents for this little girl, he adopted her. Her alien family never stopped looking for her. They knew that this fake form would wear off after some years, and they were the ones who came to tamper with her capsule. In the present time, Mark and Izzy see Sam surrounded by aliens in the forest. Izzy got a little scared seeing her mother's glowing body. Sam assured Izzy that no one would harm her. Just then, William arrived. He revealed, "I always knew what you were." He intentionally made Sam an astronaut and then sent her on that specific mission so that seeing her whole family would come there. Now he wanted to capture all the aliens together, so he called his team. William told Sam to tell her companions to surrender, but Sam refused. When William pulled out a gun, Mark tackled him to the ground and punched him 2 or 3 times. Just then, Sam's human form vanished and she fully transformed into her alien form. The soldiers were getting closer, so Mark told Sam to save her life and run away from there. Izzy reached out her hand, so Sam touched her hand with her claw. Then Sam ran into the forest with her alien family. By the time the soldiers reached there, those aliens had already fled Earth in a very shiny spaceship.